Good morning. I think it's still loading. I'm not sure. Just waiting. Alrighty. Good morning, piano camp teachers. I just wanted to come up here and talk to you about virtual piano camp. My name is Dorla Aparicio, and I'm excited about talking to you about virtual piano camp. What ideas do you have? Are you worried about doing it? What would you like to do? Anyway, let me tell you that I need to get the business part out of the way first. The virtual piano camp supplement, which I have right here, will be available on Tuesday. It is not free. It is for sale. However, if you have purchased any of my piano camps that also, there's 2 that come out on Tuesday, Flip the Lid, Under the Sea, and Musical STEM has already been out. If you own Musical STEM, then you get this for free. If you buy any of the other piano camps, you also get it for free. Or you can buy it separately because I have created it so you can use it with any piano camp program that you own. Okay? So let's get right to it. I'm going to tell you today everything that is included in here. So that if you do not want to buy it, well, that's fine. I'm going to tell you what it covers, everything that it includes, and then at the end I'll answer your questions. So I see Tammy is here. Hello, Tammy, and Angela. Thanks for being here so early. So first of all, you need to think out of the box, okay? This is not the same as offering your regular piano camp in studio. You're not going to do that online. I mean, no, it's a totally different experience that you want to create. So you need to think about creating a new experience. If you were blowing bubbles, jumping in the water, making crafts, all that has to be a new experience so that we can have our piano camp online. So it's not going to be the same. Forget about that. Why would you want to do this online? Are you worried that it's not going to work? You need to know that it will work. You've been already teaching online for at least 6 weeks, I think, 5 or 6 weeks, and you've done it. Maybe you don't like it. It's not your favorite, but you've been doing it. Now, what things can you tweak? How can you make that better for your summer students? Okay. You can do creative things on Zoom or FaceTime. Got to think out of the box. You're not going to just be like I am right here, just talking to you. That's not what's going to happen. You will have to be able to create different activities. Now, once you choose your curriculum, your piano camp curriculum or your piano camp theme, that is what's going to guide you for your activities that you're going to do online. Okay? Hello, Mindy, and hello, Kay. So glad you guys are here so early with me. Hey, Kathy, good morning. Alrighty, so do you normally offer piano camp in the summer? If you do, you don't want to just take a break and say, well, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Because if you do that, probably another teacher down the street will say, hey, piano camp is a good idea. Let me try it. It's all about being ready. Try it. Let's not be scared about that. Let's just organize ourselves to do both. What if by some fantastic miracle, everything is open in June and we can have our kids come to our studio? That would be awesome. Then you're ready for it. But what if we can't? What if everything continues the way it is and we are on semi-social distancing, or some places are still completely closed, then you want to be ready for both. And you can do that. It just takes a little bit of planning. Okay, so thinking out of the box. That's one thing you're going to have to do. Now, another thing I talk about in the supplement is how to plan your piano camp. So here's what you need to do. Take notes if you need to. All this is also in the supplement, but if you're not going to get it, then write this down. Choose your curriculum. That's going to be the story that you're going to be telling. Tammy says she does camps every summer. Then Tammy, you are ready. And yes, Kate, a lot of parents are still scared to do things in big groups. I agree. I'm scared. I don't know if I want to have a bunch of people at my studio right now. So I'm preparing for both. So choose your curriculum. Okay. Number 2, choose your platform. I'm assuming that many of us are on Zoom, and that is what I use. So I'm going to keep using that. It's very flexible, and I haven't had really any connection problems. Sound problems, yeah, but I ignore that. That is not going to be something that's going to stop me from communicating with the kids. So choose your curriculum, choose your platform, and then scheduling. Aren't you thinking, how am I going to schedule this? Well, I have 3 different ways that you could schedule, and I talk about them in the supplement. And if you own Musical STEM, I'm going to have a sample of what to do with the activities there, and also in Under the Sea and Flip the Lid, I will make that sample for you and tell you what activities. But here are the 3 ways that you can do this. And I'm losing my page. Sorry for all the noise. Your first one is the block hours model. Okay, so you can have, blocked hours of time where you are, where you all are online together. Let's say you decide your piano camp is for 2 hours. Then you're on for 2 hours with a few breaks. That's good for preteens and teens and any older students. You can do that. The second one is the split hours model. And I really like this idea, especially for my little kids. So you would get together 1 hour in the morning and do your group activities, introduce the song that you're going to play, and then an hour is done. Then you have break time where everyone is off. And you have already given them previously in their piano camp box, you've given them the activities that they're going to do for that day. Parents already know that at another hour in the afternoon or in the evening, you're going to get back together. So it gives them that break to run around outside, do other things, have an activity that has to do with piano camp. Then, let's say later in the afternoon, we get together again. We can go over the song that we learned. We can have a piano party. We can show off what we made during the break. And then our schedule for that day is done. We covered 2 hours, but we broke it up. And if people are just at home all day, that's going to be good. That's going to be a good schedule, especially for the preschoolers. Okay, last model that I wanted to talk to you about is the weekly piano club model. Get together once a week, 2 hours, and then you spread out your activities maybe through the whole summer, but then you get together once a week for your piano camp club. All right. So those are 3 different ways that you can think about it. There are many more different ways. You can put those together, mix them up, come up with your own. But now think about, oh, I am not online the whole time, and gives everybody a break. And if you organize it well, you would already have told the parents what needs to get done at home. Okay. Parental involvement. Are we going to ask the parents to be there the whole time? No, I wouldn't want to be sitting with my kid for 2 hours trying to have them participate in piano camp. No. So I urge you to design it in a way that parents should be close by for the technical things, for the little kids. Or sometimes with our preschoolers, we need them to be close by to show them what I'm showing them on the camera, how to get it done on the piano. They're going to need some help. But the older students, we do want them to have adult supervision, as in somebody's in the room to help out. But that's it. Make it so it's very kid-friendly, where you only need the parent to, maybe the parent is working in another room, or the parent is cooking or working on something else, and we just need them to be there for safety, for any questions about, oh, I can't see the teacher on the screen anymore, that type of thing. Also to have them maybe that piano camp in a box that you sent home. Oh, I don't know where my parent left the box that Miss Storla sent. So, Mom, can you get that for me? Or where is it? Okay, Mom is available just for that, but not to help you do things. You don't want to do that, because then the parents are like, oh, this is another job. You want to create something that is totally engaging for the kids and also easy for the parents. All right. Let's see. Tammy says, love that idea. I think you're talking about the idea of the piano camp club. Oh, yeah. I love that one. Okay. And then I have a bonus for you in the virtual piano camp supplement. I'm including that piano camp budget. Maybe you've seen me share it before. I'm going to include it in there because you're going to want to figure out what you're going to spend. A lot of things parents already have at home, so you only want to include those things that are really special to your piano camp. I'm also going to include the 30-day planner. So you've probably seen me share this before, and you would have 30 days to divide all the things that you need to do to prepare for piano camp. That's going to be included in there also. You can also just go to my website right now and get it. It's free. And then I'm going to include the different models that I talked about. The block model, the split model, and the piano camp club model. I'm going to include those in there with the different piano camps that I offer, which are, I already mentioned them. And if you are here in this group, you've heard me talk about them, so I don't need to repeat them. Okay, that's what's in the supplement. And if you're taking notes right now, or if you view the video later, just write those down, because those will help you organize your piano camp. You don't have to use one of mine. You probably have several that you've ordered before. Now's the time to use them, okay? All right, I want to get to your questions. So someone asked, I think it was even about siblings that are in the same piano camp. And they're different levels. Well, I don't know if they wanted to know if they were in different levels or not. So right now in my group piano, I do have several siblings that are in, I teach group piano, so they are at different levels. And it's super easy to manage them live in class, in person. It's super hard to manage them online. So I have them come back to back. I wouldn't do that for piano camp because in piano camp, my piano students learn at their own level. So the songs that are included with the preschool, they're all playing the same song, even if they're siblings. With my other older ones, I'm giving you music where you have different levels so they can play them on different parts of the piano. So that's not a problem. If you're using different music, that would be a little issue. So make sure that you can sit them at different parts of the piano to play their song. Okay. I have a question here. What about pre-recorded video lessons for the kids? Yeah, my parents love that. I create a video lesson and then they watch it before. Then we only get together to do other group activities. So I actually teach them online I also actually teach them on video, a pre-recorded video, how to play the song. Then when we get together live online, we play it together, we play for each other, and do other group activities. Okay, somebody was asking, let me see your questions here. Oh, Tammy, you have 4 siblings, beginner to intermediate. So let me give you an example of what I do, like on Flip the Lid. I am going to give you a song that has 5 different levels. And it goes from 0, this is the first time I play the piano, all the way up to early intermediate. It's an easy song called Chord Study. And they all learn to play that. They can do it in different ways. It's going to sound, I don't know, it's going to sound different having all of them play at the same time, but it will be possible. They're all playing the same chords, but different rhythms. So it can be done. And with my other songs also, and they can take turns. They can do relay. Relays are really cool and back and forth, like call and respond. We can do that. Angela is asking, can most of these activities be used without piano for prospective students who are interested in learning but haven't purchased a piano keyboard? Yes. I was thinking about that yesterday. What if I have students that this is their first time at the piano? For them, I would definitely have pre-recorded video to learn the song, where they could use an iPad. They could just do rhythms. While you're playing, you can have them do body rhythms, because then you're teaching them rhythms, note values, that type of games that do not have to be done on the piano. That's a great idea, yes. Do that. Tammy says, I'll have 3 of those siblings in the Young Split Hour camp. So I'm using some songs by Chris Skaletsky in Kitty Keys in my Under the Sea camp. And those songs are really cool for the little ones because they're only playing 2 notes and you can have 3 of them on the piano at the same time, even with their glissandos, taking turns. You can do that. Laura is asking, is the preschool camp curriculum available? On Tuesday. Under the Sea will be on sale on Tuesday, and all of my piano camps are on sale at lilavis.com. If you go there right now, only musical STEM shows, because I haven't sent them to her yet. I'm still finalizing the edits, but they'll be there on Tuesday. Tammy says, chord study, thank you, yes. Tammy, if you've purchased any of my piano pyramid pieces, chord study is one that is free, but I haven't put it up yet. But if you get Flip the Lid, that's included in it. And also lead sheets, guys. Lead sheets. They know pop songs. You teach them only the chord, either one finger or open fifth, if you have several at one piano, and you blast that pop song on your computer and have them play the chords, go through the whole thing of how to read a lead sheet. Oh, that is fun. Okay. Other questions that were posted before. Will I charge? Somebody was asking. Oh, yeah, I'm going to charge. This is so much work. Learning how to do this on Zoom or whatever platform you use, being organized so you know that they have what they need at home whenever you get together, preparing all that stuff, doing this right now, talking with other teachers, trying to find out what are we going to do. That's all lesson planning and preparation. Yes, I am going to charge. I'm not going to charge more. I'm not going to charge less. I'm just keep my prices the same. But I'm going to deliver value. I'm going to give them such a great experience. And yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it. My goal is to be able to retain the students that I have right now. I can't even think of adding new ones. I mean, if new ones come in for summer, awesome, I'll take them. But I want to keep whoever I have right now, okay? So that whenever it is that we go back to normal, I still have my kids with me. Okay. Have you done breakout rooms on Zoom? Oh, yeah. I even have a video for you so you can know how to figure it out if you haven't used it yet. Since I teach mixed ages in my groups, and now mixed ages online, oh, yeah, it can be chaos, guys. So I use breakout rooms. My younger kids do not like breakout rooms because they want to be with me the whole time. I get it. So I use breakout rooms just a little bit. But like in that 2-hour camp model, you would have, that's a good option. So yes, for camp, if for that block hour model that we talked about earlier, yeah, use that. Okay, delivery of supplies, someone was asking. So there's 3 ways that you can do it, or 3 ways that I've thought about. You can super sanitize always, but you can make the package, leave it on your front porch, and they come and pick it up. You can send it in the mail. That's very expensive. I've been doing that, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to spend my money on the mail, but you can do that. And there's a service where you can print your label and everything at home, put it in your mailbox, and the regular post mail takes it. But I use Sendle, SENDLE.com, where I can print everything, put my label with tape on the envelope, put it in my mailbox, and the regular mail picks it up and delivers. So, and then the third way is for you to deliver to the students. And in the virtual supplement, I include this very cool video I found of a summer camp. There are many people that just do summer camp for different themes or activities, and they prepared their packages and then they went all around town delivering them since kids have been locked down for so long. And they explained how they sanitize and they just leave it on the front porch, but the kids know they're coming and the kids are out there happy to see their teacher. And great idea. Okay. Kathy says, if this were your first camp, which one would you recommend doing? Kathy, it depends on the age of the kids. If they're preschoolers, I would go with the split model. If they are, 10-year-olds, they can do the 2-hour block. It just depends on how engaging you're making the experience, okay? I find that with my preschoolers, I have 8 right now in just regular class, and I find that 1 hour is not enough. Can you believe that? With my 6-year-olds, I could do 1 hour and 15 minutes with them easily. So it all depends on what you have planned for them. We already talked about parental involvement. Make it easy for the parents. Don't require them to be there the whole time and do stuff. Multi-age camp discount for family. I don't do discounts. I'm sorry. That's more um, that's more administrative work. It's a headache. And when I go, well, I only have one child, so let me back up. My sister has 3 kids. When she goes to the dentist, they don't give her a discount for taking 3 kids to get their teeth cleaned or whatever. So no, I know. Guys, I'm not a mean person, but I've learned this the hard way. No, we're not going to do discounts. And I don't tell the parents that way. I have a family of 4 girls enrolled. I don't do discounts. They've never asked me for a discount, um, which is really cool. I have several families, multi-age. No, it's just I'm doing the same work. So, okay, that's for another topic. Back-to-back camp for siblings. Mm, I don't know if I would do that. I'd rather have them together so we are more like a group and then separate them on the piano. Uh, yeah, I don't. Back to back is more work for you, and you doing this type of work is very difficult right now for us because we're not used to that. So I wouldn't do that. How many students in one with the well, as I said before, I have 8 6-year-olds because that's what I had in my studio, so we just continued. Um, I wouldn't do more than 8. I wouldn't because it just takes longer to get everything done. Angela says, I struggle with the sibling discount. It's like parents expect it with me, but not with other occupations. Angela, it's time to change that. It's going to be hard. How about the ones that have the discount right now? They can don't do anything about that. But new people, no more discounts. It's over. Um, how many students? Okay, 8. And then unknown factors. Okay, someone was asking, well, we don't know what's going on tomorrow. Like here in Texas, they're starting to ease up on the regulations of restaurants and shopping. And you know what? So that's for businesses. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have all my kids together at the studio. I don't know if I want to do that. I want to err on the side of caution. I want to be that paranoid teacher. So maybe one-on-one I will continue, but I don't know my groups. I'm still thinking about that. What I am going to do is be prepared. I am going to be prepared for either one. So when I'm planning my piano camp, I'm going to plan it for both ways. Now, what about if you're only doing private lessons in your summer piano? You can still follow all of this and do a different theme and deliver an awesome experience different from what you do in your regular, regular semester. You know, do that. Kathy says too many geeky hands. Yes. And even, you know what, guys? I had, when the COVID-19 was just coming in, where we're like, ooh, wash your hands, all that at the studio. I had kids that just for fun were like coughing on me. No, just because, oh, it's funny, I'm scared. No, I'm not ready for that now. Not ready. So anyway, be prepared for both things, okay? Kay says, maybe erring on the side of caution will earn more trust with our piano parents. Yes. Yeah. So smart. So smart. Kathy, you meant Jeremy. Yes, too many germs. I don't know where they've been. And frankly, parents don't know what happens at my studio. I mean, I'm not sick, but they don't know who came before. parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles are delivering these kids to us. We don't know. There's too many things to think about. And we have this option. We've all been learning online right now, how to teach online. We've done a lot of the hard part. Now we're just going to organize and make our experience even better. Okay. Someone also was asking about online techniques. Kay, was that you? Just this morning there was that question, and it's because your kids are already bored, they're done with being online. So I haven't encountered this yet, and I don't know if you're teaching group. Anyway, there's so many ways I could answer this, but these are things that I've been doing with my group lessons online. PowerPoint. I make some of my PowerPoints, I don't have my music. What? You're at home. So I've been making PowerPoints for the activities that we're doing, and then I can just show it on the screen. Okay. Pre-recorded videos or videos that I can just have them watch, and then we talk about it. When we were doing chord study, if you play the 4 basic chords, there's over 200 songs that use those chords. Just find a video. I said, listen to it, watch it. That breaks up our regular time together. Show and tell. I thought that 10-year-olds would not like to do show and tell. I don't do it every week, but every week I see they have something ready just in case I ask for it. Yeah. With my preschoolers, I did a treasure hunt. Find a spoon, find a ball, show me a pillow. And I said, show me an animal, live or stuffed. I had a frog on the piano. I had chickens on the piano, and of course, dogs and cats. Yes, the parents were so happy their kids were having a good time. But I see myself in the video going, what? A chicken on the piano. Okay. Just to break up the monotony of just playing the piano online. Yeah. Because they're by themselves, I'm by themselves. So, those are 4 things: PowerPoint, videos, show and tell, treasure hunt, and there's many other things that you can just, great idea, add it. Don't do it all the time, but you can add it. Okay. Kay, you have younger kids. So I use PowerPoint. Every week I have a different PowerPoint that I use with my preschoolers. They love it because we go through our lesson that takes about 30 minutes, and then my classes are an hour. The next, our PowerPoint is learning a new song where it's by rote or relay, and then we can also do a game online. And now you can activate your PowerPoints where they move. There's a little train moving. There's many things that you can do with that. Putting your games on the screen for everybody to see. So now we're off the piano and now we're looking at the screen. So yes, these are all things that you can do. All right, guys, I have talked for more than 30 minutes. If you have more questions, you can always, you know how to find me. Just put them here in the group. I have to do my plug for my piano camps again. But if you have other piano camps that you want to use with the information we talked about today, go for it. I'm here to help you organize, okay? But I do have to tell you that I have Under the Sea for ages 4 to 6, Flip the Lid for ages 7 to 11, and Musical STEM, which some of you already have it. That was from last year, but still very user-friendly, especially online. Angela is saying, what online games do you recommend? I prefer free, of course, but I'm open. I haven't used a lot of online games. Jeopardy is one for older kids. And I have used more flashcards because, oh, someone is saying musication. Okay. Oh, Jeopardy Labs and Kahoot. Jeopardy Labs, I've just started looking into it, and then Kahoot I haven't used. Guys, I'm so done with all this technology. And so having to figure all that out, and a lot of my kids are using these little phones. So I've opted to use more of the PowerPoint that I can just put on my screen, or games that I can just put on my screen. So I haven't experienced those, but I know a lot of teachers are using them. So try them out. Try them out and let me know about them. All right. So that is it for today. The virtual supplement, if you already have a piano camp you want to use, and you want to kind of have like a workbook to give you ideas of how to organize it for your piano camps, go ahead and get that supplement. All right? Yes, my brain is fried. Yeah, it's like you have a constant headache of being on a screen. So you're very welcome, Tammy. Yeah, I can only do this when it's early because everybody's still asleep in my house. So if you have extra questions, you can add them or put them in the group. I'm very happy to talk to you about it. Thanks for spending so early of your Saturday morning with me. And I hope you are not afraid to make this other leap into piano camps for your students. Be that teacher that has a plan, even if you're not going to be able to make the plan. I had plans for this whole semester, January through May. Okay, I had to change my plans. But because I had plans, I just have to kind of make them work online. So be that teacher that has a plan. All righty. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for listening.